What are you saying, boys, girls? Hope you're all doing well. So I actually sat outside my little BTEC gym at the moment. I know, I kind of just figured I wanted a bit of a change of scenery, so we're sat out here today. And you might see behind me, I've got my belt, well, my broken belt actually. And as you can see, don't really know how this happened actually, a bit disappointed with Strength Shop. Well, I say that, it probably was my fault. I have a really bad habit of dropping my belt on the floor every time after I do a successful deadlift. So it's probably my own fault this happened. But pretty much the, I don't even know what you call it, the bolt connecting these two on the lever snapped off. So I had to order a new buckle. Thankfully it is just the buckle, not the whole belt, because the belt is the most expensive bit. If you wonder what belt I do have, it is the Strength Shop, I'm not sure what colour you want to call it, it's like turquoise. I think it's a medium IPF approved belt. I think this is the next best thing you can get to an SBD belt. So if you don't want to drop all the money on an SBD belt, I think Strength Shop is your next best bet. Really good stuff from them and definitely recommend it. And definitely get a belt if you don't have one, if you're doing lots of heavy compound movements. It will really help out a lot. But yeah, anyway, I got a package from them which I ordered, which is a new buckle. So let's go ahead and open that now. First, actually, we're just going to undo the current buckle that's broken. To be honest, I wasn't really going to buy this originally because I didn't think there was much point getting it right now this instance, because obviously I'm not doing very many heavy compound lifts at all at home at the moment in this gym, but I figured I'd get it anyway just so I'm kind of breaking a bit more before gyms do reopen, so I'll be used to that feeling when we get back to some heavy compound movements. But yeah, we got the little box that comes in there. I love the design for the Strength Shop. I'm not sure why, it's so like simplistic yet so just clean and stuff. I think this is the strength symbol in some symbolistic language. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but I know it's a strength symbol in some type of alphabet. I don't even know what it is, but yeah, let's open this. Sick. So I've gone for the very creative matte black option as well. To be honest, the only reason I went for it is because it's significantly cheaper than all the multicoloured options. As cool as the other designs did look, I wasn't really willing to spend an extra 20 quid just for a nicer design when they all do the same purpose. So yeah, nice, we got that lovely, fresh, matte black Strength Shop buckle. So now I'm going to put it on the belt. Thankfully, because it's not a new belt, it's already curved for me already. If you guys have bought a new belt, you know the struggle of getting these things on when it's completely straight, because when a belt comes, it comes completely flat out like that. So the thing I recommend doing as soon as you get it, before you even use it, roll it up in like a little ball like that, like tuck it like under like your bed or something where it can stay in that position, put something heavy on top of it just so it like gets the natural curving, because it's literally impossible to get these buckles on unless you curve it first, and it helps you break it in a little bit better as well. So thankfully this one's obviously already broken in because I've had it for a while, so I should be able to get this on without any issues, fingers crossed. You know what I find funny with these belts is when you start bulking up and you put on a little bit of belly fat, you slowly have to move the buckle round and round a little bit more to create more space so you can actually wear the belt properly. So I just find that funny. I'm a little bit lighter than I normally am at the moment. If you guys see the start of this series, I'm currently weighing like probably around now like 99 in the morning, kilos that is, obviously not pounds. So yeah, I'm a little bit, my waist has dropped a little bit of size, it's kind of coming a little bit. When I get a lot heavier, like closer to 105 where I have been before, my belly does put on a little bit of size, which I always find quite funny because I always have to extend my belt a little bit more. But that is looking pretty fresh. So I'll just tighten it up and I'll try it on for you guys. Oh, so I had this pretty funny sticker which I thought would be pretty creased to put on my belt. I know some people might think it's going to ruin the belt, but I had it from a while ago and I just think it's kind of ironic because I absolutely hate squats. It's probably my worst movement. My body just isn't designed to do it at all. That's just kind of an excuse that, you know, anyone can squat realistically, but I'm just a bit of a bitch. I just hate squatting. So I thought I'd just put this on because it'd be quite funny because, you know, I don't love squats. So I'll put this on now. All right, now I will try it on for you guys. So if you've never put on a leather belt before, lever belt, sorry I'm not American, it comes around like this, that bit hooks into there like that, kind of get it in the right position, breathe in, lock it in place like that. That's quite loose for me at the moment. I might have to tighten it a bit more, but I think I'll probably keep it like that for now because as I get a bit heavier in its bulk, I'm just gonna have to end up putting it back to this one anyway. So that is the belt, like that. Probably gonna end up taking the sticker off. I don't know if I like it or not, it kind of ruins the cleanness of the design, so I'm not sure if I'll keep that. But yeah, that is pretty much the belt. So I'm looking forward to using this. There's not really a lot I can use the belt for at the moment, but I might just chuck it on for a few sets here and there, just kind of get used to the feeling of wearing it again. because it does help a lot actually as well, just to kind of wear in. I also might try some banded deadlifts today, which is recommended by my friend Lewis, who I did the push-up challenge video with. If you haven't seen that, it'll be in the top right corner now. Make sure you go check that out. We spent a lot of time on that video. I'm sure you guys will really enjoy it. But yeah, boys and girls, we've got a pool session today. I reckon we go get this session underway right about now before the sun comes around too much and it gets way too hot to work out. So yeah, let's do this. Alright guys, so for this first exercise we're going to be doing pull-ups, and don't laugh at me, but yes, I am going to be doing resistance band pull-ups. I'm really not good at like normal wide grip pull-ups, and something that I am determined to get better at during this lockdown before we go back to gyms. I'm just really not good at bodyweight exercises in general, but pull-ups is something I am very determined to get better at. I don't know why, I just think it's cool to be able to go to the beach or whatever and just whip out a few pull-ups if there's a bar there. And it's a bit embarrassing that kind of like meant to be this athletic like bodybuilder quote unquote, and I can't even do a few pull-ups. So yeah, I know, don't laugh at me, but I'm going to be doing resistance band pull-ups where you pretty much put it around the bar, put one foot in it, so it kind of eases you from the bottom half of the movement up into the bar, so I can get a bit more of a contraction. Good thing about the resistance band as well, it helps me get a really nice squeeze on the lat to make sure I'm not doing any of that swinging and kind of using the momentum to get up there. So I actually really recommend this as an exercise in general, even if you are good at pull-ups, just because the squeeze is unreal you can get.
Inside you, they start to grow. Please tell me that it's alright, alright, I wanna know. Please tell me that it's alright, alright, I wanna know. 'Cause everybody's got something they can't hide.
So because the plates are so low to the floor, such small plates, it's essentially deficit deadlifts. So it's pretty much 70-ish kilos, deficit resistance band deadlifts. It's the closest I can get really to the real thing. So I'm just gonna focus on that explosivity off the floor, and yeah, we'll see how it goes from there.